This screen apparently isn't big enough. I need my glasses on to see it. So I'm Robert Wiley. Let's see what we've got. Flipper, controller. What's it working on? Just give me.
I don't know if the clicker's working on that.
Oh, let's try
down.
Just try down. Okay. Cool. So normally what I do with this presentation here is I just update you on what the numbers were for the last meeting, this meeting, and then the general reports that we have to produce normally. So last year in Anchorage, as you can see, we had about $8,900 in revenue, thanks to sponsorship by Hillcorp for hosting it. We ended up with an income of about just under $4,200. So it was quite positive. We previously have had sponsorship from other companies in the past, which is helping us pay for this one here. This one here is a bit more expensive. We thank you very much to Superior QC and IPM Magnetics for their entertainment and transport last night for safety. We have registration revenue as of a couple of days ago was just under 9,000. Our costs anticipated are about 24,500. And so obviously it's costing our society about 15, 16 there for this meeting. I think it's been well worthwhile. I think it's been a good meeting to have. That is why we've built up a buffer over the years so we can afford to continue events and downturns. The next thing the Treasurer has to do is an annual report. And this one is an annual report for half an annual because the SPE changed their reporting year from March to March to April to September to September. So last year I had to do a 6-month one as well. This you'll see numbers don't really match up between expenses and incomes because it crosses boundaries of when we do events and things like that. So not all the expenses are captured, but this is their reporting for each individual financial year for them. It's on a cash basis rather than an accrual basis. So last year, meetings was mostly, yes, for that time we had most income from Alaska. We had money coming in for the course, and that is generally after expenses like credit card expenses and things. So it looked like we made a bit of a profit, but there was some outlines, some expenses that still not had been charged at that point in time, which I'll come to in a minute. So it's a healthy situation there. And what I did this year was I split the money from the bank into cash account and a short-term CD, which is running about 4% at the moment because it seemed too silly to have that money sitting there doing nothing. So at the moment, it was a 6-month CD and a 4-month CD. It's now a 2-month CD. These float with economic conditions, so I'm not sure where we'll go with that one. So you see the bank balance with income from the course and certificate deposit, that was interest. And then we had expenses from running cohorts 11 and 12, some expenses towards the ebook production writer, and some deposits for this hotel here. So some of the money for this hotel has already been spent. So the bank balance at the moment is about 167, 169, 170. We have a couple of maybe late registrations to come in beyond these numbers, not many. We have some remaining expenses for this meeting. We have some committed expenses, which I'll go on to in a minute. We have some requests in process. Liabilities, this is basically ongoing. The websites, we typically cost us between our main website and trading server. It's about $400 or $500 a month. That has been paid on an annual basis, so we don't have anything in the next few months for that. Our website revisions, we have some money expected to be paid for that, and I've put in a nominal amount, waiting for Phil and Georgi and Tendency to figure out what needs to get done. I said 4K remaining for the ebook. I think most of that's been paid. I'm not sure if there's a little bit more due to the writer yet or not, and I'm just putting down rough numbers there. All these ones at the top have been ones that have been generally approved by the board. And so anything else is requests rather than approved numbers. So the course update, will be 21,000 update invoice for that, and that's still to be paid. We still have a commitment for the directional drilling competition, and we still have money for the ebook technical writer for the release for that. We've got a QA QC ebook, and we don't have numbers for that yet. And we're also discussing directional drilling simulator upgrade with the education committee, and that's still a number up in the air, and it's not approved yet. So that will be firmed up before it goes to the board for approval. And that's a basic summary of the Treasury finances to date. Anybody, any questions on that stuff? Shaking of heads, which is great. So we can move on.